Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, we are back in Oleg's trading post, and we're about to talk to Svetlana. Why? Because we have her ring. Here's your ring, Svetlana. Kressel gave it to me. I even managed to convince her not to fight me. Svetlana sighs bitterly. I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Kressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irena before all this. She was the daughter of my mother. The daughter of my mother, so that would be your sister. No. And her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets, hanging out with a bad crowd. Until the day she passed, Mother complained about Irena constantly. Back then, it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Rostov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try and help Irena. I brought her here to the Stolen Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumors from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how he was a real leader, unlike Rostov's softies. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mother's memory, I'd like to believe that. Alright, so we got some more experience. We got some camping supplies and rations, which is awesome. I have to go. Farewell. Alright. We can cross this task off our list. Alright, so let us... Oh! Hello, Jod. That's right, we're looking for a thing for you, aren't we?
How may I serve you?
I need the help of a cleric. Ooh! Very handy. Okay, various scrolls and such are always useful. Alright, and Haram was around here somewhere, isn't he? I never did talk to him and get his story. That's odd. I mean, the others are here. Why isn't Haram? Is he out here, being all solemn and muttering to himself and talking about the end of the world and stuff? You never know with him. Alright. Okay, so we need... We have tried several different places, and they have proven to be our downfall. I'm thinking maybe we need to continue going this direction, see if we can't, maybe we can make our way towards Tuskgutter. I am nervous to come over this way. This is obviously starting to get into areas that are very difficult. So, let's travel down this way. Oh, wait. I never did go through that area. You know what? Let's go through that area. Because that might reveal new places, and sure enough it did. Through there. Waterlogged lowland. Which apparently I'm not able to go to. Why am I not? Ah, there we go. Do you want to enter this location? We walked across the heath for a long time, yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turns, we discovered a verdant lowland with several nearby springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then, in the distance, in the center of the lowland, among the bush, stood a single dry tree, a huge giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw, clawing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark lumps. They were piled about the height of a man and scattered about in abundance. We determined that we should explore the lowland. The further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps, and learned they were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved with great care toward the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On our way towards the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut, this one much bigger and surrounded by small clay statues. We examined the dwellings. We would not retreat and never moved forward. We decided, okay, we examined the surrounding dwellings. Inside, the dugouts were frowsy and dark, darker than holes, and filled with absolute desolation. There were no windows in these mud walls, no furniture or other homely items except for the odd piece of tattered wicker. But every dwelling had a large hollow dug right in the center of the dirt floor like a fire pit, but taking up the greater part of the space. They were filled with standing water and reeked beyond description. We already read that. We would not retreat. We walked slowly, carefully choosing our way, keeping to drier ground as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows flitted along the bottom. Suddenly Valerie staggered, spit out an oath, and flailed her arms. She'd made a wrong step, and unable to pull out her foot, she called out loudly and began to sink into the vile green slush. Okay, we hurried to the rescue, sensing time was short. Athletics 14, which... Okay, she has 0 chance of being able to rescue herself. Wary of another of us getting sucked into the bog, we decided to form a living chain. Standing next to each other and holding hands, we began to pull up our fellow traveler. Problem is, it's her. And because she's wearing that stupidly heavy armor, and I don't have any opportunity to be able to do anything. I mean, okay. Another thing that annoys me about role-playing games and this kind of situation. As an adventurer in the tabletop, we would see that we're in soft, swampy area. I'm sorry, smart adventurers take off the armor because they know this is a wonderful place to get exactly this. And if I were playing Valerie, I would take off her armor and walk through this without her armor and gigantic tower shield. And you know what? We're going to, if this fails, then we're going to back out and we're going to do this again. And I will take off everybody's armor because that's what I would do. We hurried to the rescue, sensing that time is short. It has often been said that a fool makes haste. A fool in haste takes the slowest path. In the commotion, one of us slipped and went under the vile water, and another tripped against him, then grabbed the third as to not drag him down. Meanwhile, poor Valerie just stood there, sinking ever deeper as we floundered. Fortitude. Finally, we managed to get on solid ground, but not before each of us had swallowed some of that disgusting swamp water. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it. Is there a way for me to back? I want to back out of this. We deemed it better that we stopped struggling. I want to... Okay, I'm going to back out, and I'm going to do that again. Because that's annoying. I'm just going to back out and redo it again. That's annoying. I should... Okay, game makers. whenever you come, whenever you're going to put us into a situation where all of a sudden we're required to make a ton of checks like this, but we have plenty of time to do something about it, give us the opportunity to do something about it. The fact that, because the fact is we're going to walk around with our armor on. And if we suddenly come into easily avoidable situations like this, where it's obvious that our armor is going to get in the way, you need to give us the opportunity to fix that. Otherwise, it feels like we've been strong-armed into your little trap. Congratulations, you got us. Ooh. But if we were playing on tabletop, this wouldn't have happened. Come on. That's my little rant for today. I'm going to scratch my nose because my nose itches. Okay, so let's go back to here. We will continue that little trek. We will go that way. We will discover the bog. We will come back here. We will save our game. Save. And since we now know that this is, well, you know what? First we'll go here. Cancel. And then now that we know that we're going into a place that is bad, we're going to take off all the heavy stuff on everybody. Because that's what smart adventurers do. They take off the heavy stuff so that they don't get bogged down and die from the from circumstances exactly like this. Okay, she has no armor. And okay, yes, she's two-handed. And then I really need to do better equipment for you, sir. All right. Now that we have taken off our stuff and we walked for the heath, we determined to explore the lowland. Okay. Further we trekked. We examined the surrounding buildings. Things were bleak and crazy. We would not retreat. Okay. Suddenly, Amiri staggered. Okay, different person. I don't care. You gave me the opportunity to adjust myself. You know, that's all I want. All right, her athletics is +8. Succeeded. Luckily, Amiri managed to keep her head above water while we struggled to rescue her. Grabbing the nearest hand and pulling with all her strength, she freed first one foot, then the other. Gained experience. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose before our eyes, a spacious hut made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. What did I do with my water? I could have sworn I had water here. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, that tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. Okay, see, now that we're on solid ground, we would put our armor back on. These are the options you need to give us. Okay, knowledge of the world 17. She is pretty knowledgeable. Be careful, they might portray. So yeah, let's find out. Okay, good. Goggle eyes, flat heads with no necks, ears or chins, ugly long legs, unnaturally bent. These sculptures could only be the work of boggards. Primitive, cruel boggard tribes had inhabited the swamps of Garund and Ivistan since the olden days. Pitiless to others and to each other, they were led by the darker instincts of their insane priest kings. They're known to grow young fry in the pools inside the houses. Young fry? I'm assuming their babies. I don't know. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the... Yeah, okay, we already did that. We peeked inside the hut. We moved forward. We peeked inside the hut. The palace was twice the height of the other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that 3 could walk abreast. Abreast is with an A, B-R-E-A-S-T. The walls were decorated. An unknown builder had scratched drawings in the clay while it was still wet. The faded scrawl depicted huge amphibians devouring smaller figures, some frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwellings, though here there were steps descending into them, cut into the dirt. In the furthest room we found equipment decorating the walls: leather armor, spears, clubs. To our surprise, a number of items were well preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of it with us. Short sword, leather armor, and some coins. Okay. We moved forward. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path. Our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood at once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably, with their juicy green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Canthus, who was watching our rear, pointed to a crawling wall of green filling in the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life. Its branches reached out with a soft swishing sound. Drops of sap oozed from their thorns, gleaming in the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing. There was no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. Well, that would be a really rough go there. That'd have to do a 12 or better. That would be a 6 or better. Or just a non for anything. Let's try the 6 or better. Green walls closed in around us. Branches grabbed at our sleeves. Wicked thorns scratched our hands, and our faces burned with acidic sap. Roots tangled our feet, and our blood fell on the leaves, but with great effort we broke away at last from the grasping green. Finally, after what seemed like an endless trek, we came upon the gigantic dry tree that had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut in its trunk, a huge, horned, three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half-opened, sharp-toothed with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. Okay, lore, religion. We tried to glean what sort of idol. There could be no doubt this was Gogunta, master of the great swamp in the demon abyss. But what is this? While we were examining the idol, a large, bright blue butterfly came out of the hollow in a tree and sat invitingly on the very tip of one of our noses. It was so remarkably strange. It didn't react to our movements and seemed quite content to remain where it sat. Chaotic evil. Suddenly I grabbed the fly and held it in front of me. Did he just decide to eat it? Neutral, we thought better of interfering with the sinister idol. The idol reeks of evil, to say the least. We were certain we must destroy it. I am lawful good. Clearly, we could not leave such an obscenity unscathed. We drew our swords and slashed at the wooden face, and from it oozed black, sticky blood. We heard a great clap of thunder, and a thick fog arose from nowhere. The birds screamed furiously. More thunder soon followed, and with each strike, the sky grew darker and darker. Soon we couldn't see the sun through the fog. The air shuddered again, but was it still thunder, or the creaky voice of the monstrous toad? Still, our iron blades dug deep into the blood-soaked wood. At last the idol was smashed into splinters. The fog cleared away, and silence descended. Suddenly we realized that every frog in the swamp had gone quiet. We turned almost with a relief and saw that the flesh-eating bush had withered away. Satisfied with the job well done, we returned to where we'd come from. We got pummeled, but okay. Alright, so, am I still wearing this scale mail? Doggone it, I really should have upgraded to the breastplate by now. You know what? I really should have had the breastplate, not the scale mail. Yeah, it's the same penalty, except this has better armor class. I need to upgrade. I really do. Alright, there's that. And then she has her banded mail and her tower shield. You have nothing. You know what? I need to give you those bracers. I should have done that. I forgot all about it. No, scale mail, no. Oh, leather armor. Wait, did you have scale mail? I guess you did. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. And then chainmail and shield. Oh, okay, and this is the new stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll just save this stuff and sell it. But for her, you know what? We'll go ahead and just give her this. It's at least some armor, and there's no armor check penalty, so we'll at least give her something. Okay. We should probably make camp. We just got our backsides handed to us. So let's go here. And I'm going to manage real quick because I have a new recipe. Can I do this? I cannot. Can I do this? Okay, I need honey. I need butter and fowl. Okay, so I'm not able to do any of that. Although I can buy honey. It's a lower DC as well. Huh. Okay, let's, and the rest of this is otherwise, yeah, the rest of that's otherwise fine. Alright, go ahead and rest. Ta-da! 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 Alright, so we are healed up. So, what is next? Now, what was that Two Rivers field again? Was there something there? No, there really wasn't anything there, was there? I don't think there was. Let's go ahead and go this way. And travel down this way. And let's go this way. Trail in the hills. Let's enter the location. All right. Right. Nothing particularly interesting, so... Oh! Wow! Where'd you come from? Mature leopard. Alright. Get him. Guys? You gonna get in on this? Hello? Alright, let's... No. Let's trade that and heal you.
This won't kill me. I'll survive.
Are you kidding? Come on, Haram!
Lost.
What are you... What is happening? Can you guys kill this leopard? This thing is kicking our butt!
Avenge me. Ah!
Valerie dies?
What a miserable last chapter.
We just got wasted by a leopard. Wow. I mean, that thing kicked our butts. Ooh. Let's go the other way. Let's see what happens. What the heck? Where did that leopard come from? Alright, is this going to take us to the same place? Yep. Same place. Alright. So, this might be bad. Oh. Come on out, Head Chomper. Why the heck aren't you already there? Alright, let's do that. Let us bless everybody. Let's hit that bark skin. Why do you keep going into fighting defensively? I could swear I take that off of you. Let's charge. And why not? Let's blast it with fire.
Ah!
Okay. Now, you heal her. You also heal her. Man. Okay, and then you Scroll of Bane
Serves you right.
that thing, and so in order to we got to reduce the incoming damage. This sucker is no joke. You need to complete what you're doing, and I guess we'll go ahead and fight defensive.
Avenge me.
Holy cow! Alright, hit your thing there. Alright, hit it again. Lindsay, can you heal again? Yes, you heal again. Lion Mane. Drink a potion real quick.
Yes.
And then here, you drink a potion as well, and you hit that one more time. I'm trying to decide what will be effective here. Lindsay, you flare it. Why didn't you bane it? Didn't I tell you to bane it? And I think I told you to drink a potion. You drink a potion too. Man. That mature leopard is wrecking our face. Wow. Attack bonus plus 13? Wow. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is us. My attack bonus is 13. All right. Can you heal again? You can. Let's go ahead and change that to there. You slam another health potion. You can stop fighting defensively since apparently that's a thing. Let's do a cure moderate on you as well. Since you're kind of getting your butt handed to you. Holy cow, this guy's just wrecking my face! Alright. Another heal on you. Another heal on you. And I'm down. Never mind. Okay. You go back to being... Oh, wait. No, who are you attacking? Okay. Oh, you're on him. Okay, quick. Go on defense. Do I have a way of defending? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Oh, here we go. Fight defense. Defensively. And then, boom. And that's all I can do. He's about to get lit up. All right, Lindsay. Instead of that, no, I don't shoot. No, I don't want to do that. Lindsay, heal him. Although I think he's probably going to go down before you can heal him. Oh my gosh. This leopard is wrecking our face!
At last.
There's not really much I can do. Because that's not going to help. Because for sure this thing has more hit dice than 5. Because this thing's gotten chunked several times. And it's... Look how fast it's attacking.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yeah, I know. But there's not really much I could... Well, I mean... You can drink. I've got nothing for that. Let's see if we can dazzle him again. All she can do is attack. He's down.
Avenge me.
This thing is... Oh, and it's almost dead! Come on, Amiri.
I'll survive.
No!
I always survive.
Protect me. What?
Oh, it was almost
Miserable.
gone!
Last chapter.
we're just gonna get out of there. I do not want to enter. Okay, so we got to come back here. That's pretty much dealt with. That's dealt with. We'll have to eventually come back there once we gain another level. We got to come back here, don't we? We definitely got to go here and here and here. I really don't remember what's at Two Rivers Field. We're just going to go there real quick. Or maybe we'll, you know, just get intercepted by bad guys. And I'll just kind of remind myself, and then we're going to call it an episode. We've already gone over longer than I wanted to. Here.
Adventures call today.
Aha. Okay.
Serves you right.
Come on, Lindsay. Start playing. Only the two of them? Yeah, only the two of them. We'll just grab that, and we'll grab... And we'll grab that. Alright. Then, yeah, we're just gonna... We're gonna head back there real quick and remind myself why... Okay, so this place is explored. We'll just take this opportunity to camp here, and we'll just call this an episode right here. As you can see, we are trying to play this honest. I mean, I'm not just like save scumming. If I die, and it happens. The only time I'm really save scumming is when it's pretty obvious that it was poor game design, and it really should have been a different way. It's really the only time I'm choosing to do this. There are times where I'm kind of going, okay, if I was controlling my character, this would not have happened. So, in times like this, since this is supposed to be a representation of the tabletop game itself, I'm gonna just make the command decision. Yes, I'm gonna save scum that and go back and give myself an honest chance that I would have done if I were playing tabletop. But otherwise, as you can see, I'm playing it honest as best as I can anyway. Until I get to the point where I've obviously hit a wall and I need to go elsewhere. Hey, what are you going to do? But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the sharing on the social media and the commenting down below. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! Somebody just left me a message. Who is calling me? I don't know.